That's pretty loud, eh? Anywho, yeah, I just sat down. Okay. Like something fairly aggressive. I don't know. I played a little bit with Scotty last night. Not enough space. Joy. I feel like doing this. You're sleeping with a toy in your mouth again. So I don't need these. Okay. Yes. Quick Stella match. Why are you with Daddy, babe? You don't want to be with Mommy. Okay, so yeah, I'm doing my hour for today. I really wonder what happened to the channel. Like, I see other people I was doing it with. Is I just not good looking enough? Or gameplay boring? I don't know. Like as I said, I'll make these because I like making and creating. But you make so you also hope people enjoy, and people were enjoying, and I thought I was doing well. You know what? I'm not good enough for YouTube stuff. I'm good enough for the people. Every time YouTube's given me a chance, I do fairly well, but it doesn't do. I'm a small creator and will always be a small creator. Shut up!
Good luck.
Fuck! I'm a small creator. And I will always be a small creator. I'm not the kind of personality that blows up into these super, like super size creators. You know, it'd be nice, but realistically, I need you. Hey, hey, come back in. Oh, I also had to get out of PvP because I killed a guy for a guitar, which supposedly you can just buy now. So, I felt like it. But then, yeah, I was in line for PvP. I did down him, but I revived him and just he gave me the guitar and he let him self-go. But it was pretty dick of me, I'm not gonna lie.
Don't shoot!
There's a shader in there, watch out. Okay, you take this call quick. Killer Fuzzer!
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Don't have that.
Huh?
I did on my Outlook. I deleted the wrong one. And I left what I think is now the correct one. But when I go back to WhatsApp,
It goes to
I
the
can
same
see
chat.
one I sent him on the wrong number from last year. That still comes up, but I can't get the right number.
Just delete that chat on WhatsApp.
I do delete it on WhatsApp.
Let me have a quick look. I think if you... So if you click on that chat and then you see the three dots,
Yeah.
and then you'll be able to... Oh no, okay, never mind. So in your list of chats, you hold it down and then you'll see the dustbin.
List of chats.
Yeah, so when you go into WhatsApp, yeah, did you ever notice at the bottom left it says chats? Yeah.
But anyway, yeah.
There's your list of chats. So hold that specific chat and then it will give you the option to delete up at the top. Do you see it?
Well, I don't know. Can I get to? I don't know if I can get there without.
Yeah, well, if you need to get off the phone to do it.
I don't know how to get there while I'm speaking to you. So,
Okay, well, phone me back if you need to.
okay, thanks.
Pleasure.
Bye.
Bye. Hello, yeah, just IT support for today. So no problemos there. The thing is, when you're younger, you don't realize kind of like how little time you have with your parents. Plus, you've spent so much time with them, you just want to kind of get away and do your own thing. But what you don't realize is like there's not a lot of time left with them, especially when you own a house, because you're only going to be seeing them on the weekends. So you can count how many weekends there are until they get to like 80. Plus, if you're lucky, they get to 80. That's about 10 minutes. Anyway, where am I supposed to be getting out? Should I take the quick run?
Let's use that metro entrance.
I will come back. Where's the zippy zippy line? Okay. Lucky. I'm coming. Ooh. Nice. Run, Forrest, run! Oh, great. Let's do this! It's time to get out of here! I'm Bam. Shooting at me, fuck. Yo. I'll put holes in you, you shoot me. I said, I'm going to put holes in you, you shoot me. A quickie little in and out. Stuff and things and places and prices, yeah. Oh, God. Might as well. Excuse me. Ah, gosh, that's surprisingly expensive. I truly hope I didn't use something I needed for. Okay, so I've put the trials largely on the back burner. See, I'm pretty sure I've been relegated for 45 because I just need to stay in. I don't mind staying in this league for a bit. It's going to be a bit intense otherwise. But I've been saving stuff. Obviously, making. I'll show you. Okay, yeah, check. Bam. So that's for the Hornet Challenge. Bastions. I'll start. I just realized I need to start producing this to sell. Yeah, I want to start producing those. I need some of those. Okay, well, that's the cycle. Anywho, yeah, so I'm alright here, and then I can score myself up to there quite easily. I haven't tried, kind of tried, have not tried. Can be beaten. I know I can do 10k, just it has to be the right time on Berry City, and definitely can be beaten. So yeah, as long as I'm not relegated down, and even if I'm in Dexter's League anyway. So yeah, not too bad. As you can see, it's like I'm here, then there's that. So I'm nearly top 1,000 ish. Let's say I would probably, I'm happy here, or even better data. You know, some of these peeps try hard. Okay. Anyway, I was getting off. So then there's these new projects. Obviously, you know the expedition's there, but then there's the trophy display over here, and I've done the rusted bolts. Shit, I forgot it. So I don't need rusted bolts anymore. Pop triggers and tick pods. Did I get more tick pods? Yeah. Okay. And pop triggers? I got one. So I think I'll get some pop triggers and surveyor bolts. Okay. Well, I know now I can get rid of the other three. Oh, well, that's metal, actually. I need to store that. Metal. Was I not supposed to deliver that damn thing? Okay. Wow. Springies. What am I gonna do? Plus 15 to the magazine. Okay, what am I doing? Now that you've given me 0 space. Not red birds.
Am I back?
You are back. Welcome back.
There we go.
Yeah, so, and then in the greenhouse, it's the same size as the 10, like 3 meters. Well, that's like the grow space. I'm just kind of 1 meter by 3 meters-ish, just short, you know. Those are in 100-liter pots, 3 of them, dude. They're massive. I'm going to get so much biomass. And that's biscotti, so I'm looking forward to washing that. Because well, if it dumps nicely, I need to learn this ice jar test, which supposedly shows you how to see if a strain is going to wash very well or not.
Have your eyes adjusted to the dark yet, Raider? Loot is ripe for the picking while most of Toledo is asleep, though my suppliers say that Ark is twice as vigilant after sunset.
What's your laws like over there?
Let's move to that location.
It's perfectly legal to grow under a certain amount. It's perfectly legal to consume in a private space, so obviously not in public. Where it's problematic is there's not a proper framework for selling it. And they're trying to ring fence it for medical, which I don't agree with. It is both, it should be a green tax, because people are like, oh, make it like cigarettes and alcohol. No, like everything is bad for you, right? You can have too much water and it will kill you, you know. So by no means is it on the same level as cannabis alcohol. It is for some people a vice, but that's a medication in my mind, because it's helping them cope. So they should just put a green tax on it and allow us to buy it legally. No one selling it in this country to people in this country is doing it legally. So they're kind of going on a Section 21, which is like a medical exemption. It's like, okay, cool, you're allowed to try this experimental drug. Or they're doing it under a membership style thing where they haven't really given, like that hasn't been done.
Hey, don't shoot!
I want the plants. Are you doing the plants?
Okay.
Oh,
It's like ground.
okay, well, there's no point in me doing it. Yeah. So, I'm happy that I can grow it for myself, and because I work with the Cheaper Cannabis Academy, which is like the first African cannabis orientated campus that I'm aware of, you know. And they do have a little bit of dealings with government. So I do the processing side of things, so I make solventless hash and rosin for clients and facilities, because there are facilities that kind of do have legal off-take things, but you know, the little cannabis dispensary, that's not really, it's in a grey area, it should be in the light. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Because when they legalized it a few years ago, what they did was they destroyed the legacy farmers, like the old school guys in the mountains in Eastern Cape, because a lot of the stuff gets flooded into the market from the facilities that don't quite reach the international offtake quality. It's hard to hit those numbers anyway, dude. So that gets flooded back under the carp, like under the, you know, no one's supposed to know, but it does happen. That's why we get really good weed, actually really cheap, just because it was a few like figures short to be able to export. I always tell people, if you're here in this country, go buy the green door. It's far cheaper than the indoor, and the quality is spectacular. But yeah, they need to do a green tax and allow the dispensaries to sell legally, recreational,
Yeah,
and
it'd be
then
way better.
put in regulations to make sure that things are done properly. Yeah, so that's where I'm lucky. I kind of get to see kind of where the legislation is going because of my friends that are working on it, and kind of also because I work with the school, I get to see all the new tech and stuff that, you know, guys are developing and whatnot. But yeah, gosh, I'd love to be able to sell the stuff I grow. I wouldn't be in financial pickle if I could. And don't get me wrong, there's tons of people out there taking the chance and selling, but one, I'm a public figure, you know, with regards to all my content creation, and two, I'm just not the type to break the law. Like, for me, the only law I ever broke growing up was smoking cannabis. Dude, now that that's gone, I'm completely on the right side of it, you know?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, this should, like, it's medicine to me, and it should never be criminalized. I find a lot of people with ADD actually undiagnosed tend to gravitate towards cannabis. Because it helps focus and relax.
Yeah.
Well, for me, it took away some of the anxiety. Granted, I needed some SSRIs to deal with the majority of the damage that was done by the muscle relaxants from my back. All the damage I had done to me, brother, was fucking prescription medication. Well, not all the damage, but a lot of it was prescription medication. But the kind of pain I was in, dude, it's like I needed this.
Yeah.
Glad I'm out of it. Yeah, no, so I just wish they would do that. Because then, Opulent Leaf, I'm going to open a lounge, for, you know, because I want, think of a jazz lounge, right? That kind of like atmosphere, then light it up a bit because they were always a little bit too dark, and doesn't have to be jazz. I'd probably go like lo-fi or something like that, and then it's a cannabis lounge. So you can go there in a suit and smoke a fucking joint and feel normal.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing is, you can go to all these nice places to consume alcohol and tobacco, and now that cannabis is becoming even more acceptable than both of those, there's no nice places to consume.
Maybe you just need to make a lounge.
Yeah, that kind of that
So-
you have
so,
to
yeah.
have that acceptability. So a lot of my goal is opulently is to become the Louis Vuitton of cannabis. I want to be the high-end accessory side of it, yeah. But at the same time, like, not just accessories, but lifestyle. Like Louis Vuitton isn't just like I make bags and clothes and stuff like that. It's like they have a whole lifestyle centered around their brand. And that's the same thing I want to do kind of with cannabis. It's like it's no longer a hippie thing or a little college student thing. It's you can be an incredibly successful person and still consume marijuana. I know tons of high-level lawyers, doctors, well, not so many doctors because I don't actually know a lot of doctors, but high-level lawyers in the US and in South Africa, big businessmen in the financial sector and so forth. They consume it, right? But people would be like, "Oh no, that's bad." I was like, "But you wouldn't say that if they're having a beer, would you, or a glass of wine?" And it's been proven that the health impact is like oil and water compared to alcohol and cannabis, you know? Especially if you consume it through one of the easier ways. Like, for example, the stuff I make through I bring in Focus V into South Africa. It's an American e-rig brand, so like a digital bong. You can have my live solventless rosin, i.e. no chemicals, all the bad plant material removed away, and get your THC dose at a temperature of 220 degrees Celsius, dude. Like, that's the temperature your roast chicken comes out of the oven. Most of the stuff that causes cancer are the temperatures, like your cigarettes and stuff like that, 700 degrees Celsius. Same thing as a joint, you know. So edibles also, like for me, edibles are a good thing in my mind, but I can't physically take them. My stomach doesn't like them. But and it's also a different metabolic system, so that's why the highs feel different when you eat it. Mind you, I want to try a cream. It'd be pretty cool to get high off of a cream, you know?
Yeah, that'd be different.
And I know they're made, but you know, as I say, like for me, it's medicinal. So it's been a while since I've gotten that really stoned. Even after like my hospital stay, I was in there for like 3 weeks. I was like, I'm gonna come back and get it so hard. No, not at all. Because I do miss those beginner highs. They were fun. Laughing for like 20 minutes solid till like your stomach's sore the next day because it feels like you did an hour ab workout. But yeah, I'm pro responsible use as well, you know, and that's also especially considering I work with the school, but it's just naturally how I see it. It's like, I started when I was 14. I don't fucking condone it. Yeah? Not unless it's prescribed and monitored, you know, because I know exactly how easy it is to become like, let's say 95% of stoners out there is when you do smoke, you become lethargic, in a sense, yeah? More, I want to chill than be productive. There are very few people out there, like myself and a few other people I know, that smoke and will continue to be productive. But I'm not going to sit here and say it doesn't fuck with some of my productivity. certain thing, you know, but I'd rather have a little bit of that than the niggling pain in my back.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, no, 95% of people will get couch luck and want to go and watch TV and chill and munchie and all that stuff. So yeah, giving that to a child, especially when they're trying in the middle of development, is not recommended because
Go to that metro.
the whole point of growing up is establishing your norms and behaviors going forward. Parents can force discipline on you, but then as soon as you get out of it, and I've seen this a million times, if you haven't instilled discipline in them and forced it on them, as soon as they get that freedom, it's gone. Those are the kids that go and party the hardest, and the ones that end up like drunk in some bush throwing up somewhere. Because when they're finally left to their own devices, they don't know what to do and will overcompensate. Whereas my parents, where my dad was quite strict, my mom not as much, but they gave me a lot of freedom. And there were certain things I had to do and other things where I was like, oh, it's up to me. And that helped develop me a lot. Yeah?
Yeah, true.
But don't get me wrong, like, don't leave your kid up to their own fucking devices. It's really easy to die as a human being, just saying. Fucking spiders and snakes and shit. Also, did you know that if you pick your nose hair in the wrong way, just the wrong way, you can potentially lead a clot causing that'll go up to your brain and kill you? I was like, bullshit. No, turns out it's a thing. Like, we're pretty, like, if you stick us into, like, the middle of the wild, we're pretty useless without our tools and knowledge.
Okay. Yeah.
We've got shitty skin, doesn't, like, deflect anything, burns almost. Even if you're dark black, you will still get sunburn if you're in the sun the entire day. A lot of my pale African friends, or paler, they got some severe sunburns during certain sports matches. Not like me, bro. I fucking cook, I don't tan. Oh, that's the Scottish blood. Half of me is 100% this country, and the other half of me is the conquerors. No, they were the Scots, so they conquered and told what to do. Stuff? Yeah. No, so I just I'm kind of waiting on the sidelines to be able to go and sell the stuff I make rather than giving it back to people for them to go and sell it and make money. I make a little bit of money. But it's still good. I perfect my art, you know.
Yeah, that's it.
And it's nice to, you know, because I'm washing for like a facility over there, like I get my hands on cannabis that I could ever like dream of, and then throw away most of it when I'm done. Understand? I only get like 2%. No, sorry, not 2%. Like 2% is bad yield, but like 5% is what I'm aiming for generally. So from a kilogram, I'm aiming for 5% of that. The rest I'm throwing away. I've thrown away more weed than most people have smoked in their entire life. Hurts myself. new game mode. Hey, $1,000 for that. Oh yeah. Trader, raider, excavator. Trophy blue. Garrett. Come into this resources. Should I go get the rest? I need 3 more. Okay. New game mode. I need a shave. Kill all. Only I had all of you. Why am I here? Things on the roof with birds. Increase trinkets and stuff, hey. This is a trinket shop. Dovetail. Woo! Okay, what have you got? Have a look now. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Go to Plaza Rosa.
Give me what you got. What nefarious thing do you think the birdies are up to, by the way? That's me. Fuck. Nope, someone else. Not my problem! Peace! Bye-bye. Chris trinkets my ass. Shots fired. Shots fired. Chimneys. The fuck? Fleshy duck. Hello, fleshy duck. How do I know if it's searchable? Sick. What have we got? Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. That sounds good. Well, I quite like this little ashtray thingy. Let's just stuck at the top. Oopsie. That didn't quite work out. I'm back to where I started. Huh? I hear you. I want you to. Hey! Bad timing, bad timing, bad timing. No. Ah, well, I still need the thingies, but I wanted to kill you guys. Yeah. How many more did I need? 3. I'm lucky. One more. Bum, 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 bum. Damn it. There was something in there. Toodles.
Okay, Raider. Just give me a second. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I see the plan now. We'll send the supply drop as soon as we have your location. Keep an eye out.
This is operation. Affirmative on the supply drop radar. Got eyes on your... Everything looking good. Expect supply shortly. Operator out.
I can't believe you can order like 3 in a row. Und what the fuck are you fighting? Stop reloading. Yes, I need to fly. Shrink it! Another one somewhere. I come to you. Okay, bro, this goes. it's for trinkets. Okay, stop. Anything? Hell yeah! Where's I gonna put that for Scotty? Okay. Is there any menu to the book? Anyway, Birdie, I'm supposed to be in the roof and stuff. Could be down here instead.
You can do it!
Anything? You. Do you? Anything for me? Such. Dude, am I being out-touched? Oh wow, crisscrosses. Excuse me. Excuse me. Some chemicals. A rock.
Window is closing. 10 minutes to get out of there. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Hello there! Let's see this ducky. I want to see the ducky. Ducky, 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 ducky. I will not throw the duck. Yeah, whatever. I wasn't trying to do a thing, lady. Ducky. Chuggy, chuggy, prawn stick, hey. Hey. I want to see, 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 I want to see. Where's Ducky? 3,000. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, yeah. Yes. I've got to make the cash noodle, you see. I'm not the type to kind of deal with text and just go like sell. It's there, huh? Yes. Okay, we'll stop there for now. Peacock! It's peacock, bro! You're talking peacock! Okay. What's myself full of? Other than shit. Ha ha. Am I saving this for Damn. Different club, 29. Damn, bro. Quite a lot, I've got to say. need a shaker. Oh, wait, I think I'll buy a shaker. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Back so soon? Must be important. Sure, it's yours.
Now, the three of us can jam. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. I'm telling you. Anyway, let's go into the Raiders project. Pop triggers. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I just got. Okay. I know what to do. Make a thing for you. I'll still make it one more. Where's that toasters and shit I'm supposed to do this in? Okay, well, that seems better. Does sell for a lot, man. Cock. See, 1.3. Awesome sauce. Okay, I must just keep grinding. Just keep grinding. Just keep grinding. This trinket thing is nice. If I want to break. Alright. Line game. And then I'm going. I'll be back later. Okay? Just logically down to me.
Hey, don't shoot!
piece go in my bum hole. I've got 2 volts, I need 1 more. What's that? Done and dusted. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, I wanted to go on the bullets. Maybe if I'm lucky, I can find a cool ducky. For realsies, I come all the way. I don't care what you do. But I want to see stickers. Started in the shitty part of the city. In the city! Is there gonna be anything left? You leave me anything? one I've checked is empty. I take it it's you.
I found a few things, not many. The problem is you don't cost the same amount.
I'm looking at it, I think. Illustrations, I guess. No. Let's see, take my illustrations out of this. Although it is not having anything. Fucking nothing. This is shit. Give me some of that. Yep. Slightly over this.
Let's head home at the southern station.
Shitty.
Request received. Confirmed. Train is on the way.
How many do I need? 3 or 6? Oh my god, she's fast asleep. Five. Okay. Well, I'll be back in a few minutes, but I'm gonna end the stream here, and then I'll be back. So.